A little midnight tree chopping. Actually, if we're going to do work, let's go do some more arrows. Still incredibly slow. It's got a garden built. Now we switch to 3 milk and 1 cheese. His head. Where did his head go? Hmm. All right, Vormithrax. So the corral is working fairly well. It's at least a profit generator. It's not feeding into any of my other industries, Thought at least we could keep it. I don't know if I have a better use for that. The pigs absolutely were not working. I'm not sure on the sheep how they would dovetail in with the wool. I don't know what's wool actually go for. It's a base resource, 18 per, but it's only available to harvest in 2 of the seasons. I don't know that sheep have any other crop. Still no fodder anywhere, I assume. 0, 0, 0 everywhere. Yeah. So, yeah. At least that's doing something fairly useful. Seems like that milk generation slows down and speeds up. It's weird. We're at the point now where we got 32 milk, but they're still switching, or they're still staying on milk. I really don't like the automation. I really don't like it, but I do not want to spend all my time fiddling with all of my businesses. Fine. Oh, and we're back to this again. Where are you at? You're in the building, just not doing anything. Oh, now you're doing something. I don't know if it's display issues sometimes or what. See, like right now. Are they helping? Are they not helping? That's going up awful fast for just one person, so I assume they're actually helping, and it's just a display thing. I don't think there's any way. She with her skill, well, skill 74. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she can't produce it that fast. But I suspect that's a display thing. These bags are so slow. How many seconds per bag? 151 it says. So it's just slightly longer than a cloak. And the bags are selling at 293. Oh, 330 there. Shows me the local market price that we're at. The cloaks are similar tiers, so the same price structure it looks like. But there's very few on the market. And we currently have no wool. Let's go buy some wool. There is no wool on the market. Maybe I will interrupt this to switch over to... Maybe that's the deal. Maybe you do wool in the spring and summer, and then you do cows in the autumn and winter. We already hit the end of the workday. Yeah, let's turn this off. Switch to sheep. We have cheese option because we have milk stockpiled. Doesn't feel like we're getting as much value out of our leather making. Well, it sold the meat automatically at the end of the day like it's supposed to. Hey, Vorm, you just been standing here? I am not properly utilizing my character. Get distracted by other shiny things. I'm trying to stay out of the hunting and trap making stuff for the moment. Go make some arrows. Are you chopping down the tree next to my hut, Bjorgar? All right, so we're 10 grand, almost 11 grand after our wages and taxes have been paid. So we've got a little bit of money. What do I do with it? The pig farm was a bust. Cows at least make a little bit of a profit, but don't feed into my production chain at all currently. The sheep, we're going to find out tomorrow what kind of production we get out of it. If the production is enough to stockpile us so that the leather maker can keep making cloaks all year long, and then I can switch the corral over to cows during the autumn and the winter to at least pay for itself and generate a little bit of income, that might be a strategy. Fodder would be nice, but there's nobody making it. I think what I might do is buy one more cart. Actually, I've got the 2 carts here. I don't think I need both of them for the butcher anymore. So let's free up. Why are you sitting here with stuff? Yeah, why are you doing that? That's weird. Huh. I'd have to turn off automation to free up the cart. Where did your cart run off to? Oh, that's right. I'm going to buy another cart. This cart... Buy stuff, cart 1. All right, you request resources on. I would like carcasses. I would like... Animal fodder. Try to produce wool myself. Not sure what else. I guess arrows? See if any ever actually show up. Let's just do that and see what happens. This setup still weirds me out without setting quantities or anything. All right, so other than that, I guess I could start working on the 50 wood upgrade. Let's add that to the cart. Don't have a manager over here yet. I'm not sure at what point it's a good idea to put a manager in. Hey, Megan, you got supervised skill? 53. You're going to be supervisor. Off. Hmm. You not have a supervisor here? Hmm. Oh, the manager applied. I don't think I have one of those here. Yeah, there is no Oh, there is 15 wood. All right. Gotta do that first. Whoops. Am I still making arrows? How tired am I? I'm pretty tired. Been making arrows all night long. All right, we got enough arrows for fighting. I need to get some lumber over to the corral to get a management slot opened up. I needed 15. All right. See how that goes for a little while. 33 over in Abercrombie. Keep it moving, pony. One is good enough. We got eggs. Must be when I told her to forage. Alright, what's in our... Is that other cart back yet? Yeah. I got 58. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the upgrade for the leather worker. So they're doing high value kind of single item crafting over here. I wish I could see numbers. Will become much more efficient. What does the word much mean? What value do we put on much? How is that as a designator for a qualitative or quantitative difference? Much. 5%? 10%? Million percent? What does much equal for my 50 wood? Well, we got 49 wool stockpiled. I guess we'll, you know, send that on over. Alright, so we need to source some more wood. Leather workers still got hides. They're selling the stuff from there. Seems to be mostly working now again. I suspect we're only going to need the corral up for maybe one of the seasons. To stockpile all the wool I'm going to need for the rest of the year. So we might just do like shearing the sheep in either spring or summer. And then switching back to another animal type. Alright, with that upgrade, I think I'm set on these 3. I just got to remember to switch the corral over. And I think I have enough wool stockpiled, which... 49? Yeah, one more day, I think. I got to decide where we're going to start turning our money to next. Is it time to look into the trading post? I think I've got most everything figured out with these. I don't think I've seen any activity on... I don't know if when I sell or when I buy something, if it goes into the cart. Directly to the cart. The cart is full or loses its driver. All right, so yeah, they're going to go into the cart. But I mean, there's no point to this if nobody's ever going to sell to it. So I'll let it sit there for another couple of days. But yeah. Just seems like a weird addition without being able to set quantities and prices. I mean, maybe I'd be willing to pay above market price for certain things. I don't apparently have a way of you know, interacting with that. Yeah, we should probably figure out the trading post stuff. So, trading post. Large plot, small plot. Actually, first, let's check buy new business. The only thing left in Addercop is the mine. It's trading post in Abercrombie. Not that many businesses left. Hmm. Hmm. We set it up outside the town a bit. I don't know how big the trading post needs to be. Why does this have symbols to both sides of it? I guess they're just so close together, it kind of overlaps.
Mm-hmm.
15 wood, 30 nails. Got the nails, just need to get the wood. Supervised level upgrade. All right. They haven't switched off. I'm not sure they're going to without me hitting the button, although the leather producer doesn't stay ahead of that curve. Actually, I guess I could have checked the production stats before and after. I don't remember what the production time was. Don't think it's changed, but we haven't, I don't think we finished any since we installed that upgrade. So maybe the stats won't change until we finish some and it updates. All right, Vorm. Over here and chop some trees. Oh, look at that. Actually got 10 wood. It works. No idea what I paid for it. Right there, right there. Hmm. 135 divided by 5. It's what, 20, 26? 27? I hate doing math. Math. Whatever that number is. So we actually got some stuff bought. All right. 20 here at the market also. Cool. Nope, I can't use that one currently for that. Over here. Leather pack production has stopped. Everybody make more leather. Let's not make anything else. Must have more packs. I forgot that item name. Yeah. Cloaks are at 0 everywhere. But it wants to make leather packs. Even though it... Actually, I think it needs both for the cloak. Hey now. Yeah, it needs leather for that also. All right. Hello, trading post. What do you do? Sell goods as a skill. Horses will be taught of faraway places and be able to haul caravans across country. Travel between towns. Creating with a map that has ocean access. All right. So what I'm learning is there's a lot of wood infrastructure upgrades here. All right, let's spend a little more cash. Trading 43. 50. 67. The 17-year-old thief. Interesting skills. I like Senwin. High entertaining value, trading value. I'll put him to work in the butchery shop if necessary. You're in. $75 skinning and butchering, 50 trading. I think I'll take... Ooh, supervise 80. Yeah, in you go. All right, so we got some employees, and we can tell them to trade and trade. Sell goods. I don't want to sell the stuff I've got in there. I assume it sells what you put in here for storage, but how would you differentiate selling normal stuff versus needing to move wood and nails in here to build something? Hmm. Plus, now I got to figure out, do I want to sell local? I don't know if the min-maxes on items for selling and buying are hard-coded worldwide or just regionally. Meaning, is there a reason to sell at the trading post to another country if I get the exact same price here locally? What is the benefit of sending it to the trading post? Because right now, there's no market where we're saturated in all the three markets. Anything I'm selling, I've always got the option to sell it at maximum price currently. So I don't know if we're going to hit a time at some point. I really haven't seen anywhere near as much NPC development of businesses. So it feels kind of weird. Let's sell... Do I switch this now? I don't have a lot of cash, so I got to be a little careful. I think I'm going to keep selling the meat here locally. And I definitely want to switch this out. Back to cows. Hmm. Can't assign myself to anything? Okay, coming up on the end of the day. I need to hijack you. Yeah, we'll let them get delivered and then I'll go pull them back out. I need that wool not in the trading post for now. Or at least the bulk of it. We'll leave 6 just so I can watch the progress. Route cart. Nope, that's not where I wanted that. Going all the way back again. Screwed that up. Put it in the wrong cart. Why are you not registering that cart? More lumber. Okay. Nails is the problem now. At least it doesn't need wood, or it doesn't need nails for these, just the wood. Alright, so I need to haul all the wood over there and figure out what upgrades that we want. Then... did it send? It did. Alright. Alright, what are we looking at? I got to have caravans. I think it's cart logistics, caravans. I'll hold off on the exotic imports. Alright, so I do want that. I'm not interested in that right now. And I can hold off on that for a while. So, just need 9 more wood so I can get that upgrade done. And I'm going to buy more carts. Oh. I gotta stop there. We got no cash. Alright, so trading caravans. We've got work hours 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So So everybody's sleeping currently. It doesn't seem to want to let me insert myself into that. Oh, now I can. All right. But we'll hold off till morning time for that. Hey, Vorm, you're being idle again. Chop wood for a bit. How is Megan doing? Have we not advanced the seasons yet? We're coming up on the end of summer. Maybe the end of this next season, she'll be heavily pregnant. All right. Butchery is doing its thing. I mean, it seems to be staying somewhat busy. Nothing in the cart. Look at that mix. Nice. Spouse bought a wheat bread? Heavily pregnant. It says, who said you could buy wheat bread? I needed that 24 bucks. Wood chopping failed. What is my wood chopping now? We haven't done a ton of it for a while, but we managed to get to 40. We're still failing regularly. No wood on the market and only 5 nails out there. Forget how many I needed for that upgrade. 13 again? Yeah. So I just need like one more. Just out buying fruit. Give me one more lumber. Traveling merchant. Arrows? Arrows. 55 arrows, 37 nails. Ah, go buy all the stuff. Why is my list gone? Hey, stuff I own. Why are you not on the list over here anymore? Did I hit a filter? I must have hit a filter. Yeah, I hit a filter. Where did I send that cart? Oh, you're already over there. Go to merchant camp. I'm out of money. Okay. Does that mean I'm going to drive the carriage? Shouldn't need to, or do I somehow work that at 0 skill? I don't know what that does. So, how does this work? Sell goods, skill 0. Sell goods, skill 0. How are they at 0 on sell goods? Hmm. I don't have an option to set myself as a sell goods. Why is there a limit? And it says I'm sell goods skill 0 also. I have super trade skill. This is confusing. "91 trade skill." Hmm. Yeah, that's odd. Trade routes. Less. Cancel. Hmm. Did I have this button on my shed? Hmm. Hmm. I think that's what I'm seeing here with that button, trade routes. I don't see where or how I set up to sell off map. These are my businesses and then the 4 merchants here in town. Huh. This is going to take some investigating, some watching. I'm not sure how useful that is. Why I would want to set that up here to trade to the towns I can already just send the carts to directly. Yeah, I'm going to have to investigate that one. Still just doing milk, are we? No cheese? Well, it did bring the time down. We were, I don't know, 6 or 8 seconds above, but that's still, I don't know. For the cost of that upgrade. I'm going to save there. Call that it for the moment. I'm going to have to do a little research on the trading post. I'm confused on that one. Not understanding the function there. Or I'm missing a button somewhere again, which is very likely. All right. Well, I mean, there you go. Some more SÆLIG. Still pushing forward a little bit. Butchery is behaving itself a little better at the moment. It's not stalling out like it was previously, so yay to that. Getting a little better at figuring out a few of the other interface elements. Pigs are bad. Don't do pigs. Pigs are terrible. Just absolutely terrible. All the other options seem to be at least able to pay for themselves, but pigs are terrible. So we learned that lesson. I haven't been doing any trap gathering or hunting in the last day or so. So, what else was I working on? We got married. We're about to have our first child. I wasn't planning on doing that, but, you know, the opportunity was there and I wanted to push some buttons, so it's kind of hilarious the way that process seemed to work. Pregnancy first, then marriage. I'm not sure if you can do it in another direction. If you keep raising your reputation with the person, maybe you get the option without having the pregnancy involved. But whichever. So yeah, a lot of new stuff. We'll keep pushing. So that's going to be it for now. Let me go see if there's anybody on I can go inflict you upon in a raid. Nope, none of the folks I know. So none of that. We'll do that another time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to take a break, get some lunch, and I will hopefully be back on a little bit later. Hope to see you then.